What's going on, guys? It's Asal, and today we're going to be discussing some tips and strategies on how to be a better Reaper. So if you're struggling to play Reaper effectively, then you're in the right place. But even if you consider yourself to be a Reaper vet, I think you'll still find this video to be intriguing. Reaper's strength lies in his ability to deal huge damage from close range thanks to his Hellfire shotguns, and at their maximum damage, each shot will deal 140 damage, and with 2 shots being fired every second, you can dish out a total of 560 damage in only 2 seconds, so needless to say, Reaper's damage potential is massive. Each weapon has a fairly large spread, so the closer you can be to your target, the better. Now pay attention to the size of your reticle, as you can easily see whether you are close enough to your target to have your entire spread hit them. Now with shotguns, in first-person shooters, this is generally always common practice, but it is especially important due to varying hero sizes in Overwatch, as Reaper is going to be more effective at dealing with larger heroes such as tanks. Now as Reaper is fairly squishy at only 300 health points, and he needs to be up close and personal to do his damage, it's best to flank the enemy team instead of pushing up the middle with your own team. And on the front lines, not only is Reaper vulnerable, but he also won't be able to do much damage, and as such, attacking the enemy team from above or behind is going to be your best bet, and thanks to Reaper's abilities, moving around the map is a breeze. Shadow Step allows Reaper to teleport to a location in his field of vision, and it actually has quite a long range, which makes the ability perfect for teleporting behind the enemy team to get a good flank off. But note that while using this ability, Reaper is vulnerable both before and after he teleports, so you want to make sure that both your origin and your destination are clear before teleporting. If you see a Widowmaker or Bastion hold up in a corner, it's tempting to teleport to them and attempt to take them out, but Shadow Step leaves a marker on the ground at your destination which notifies any nearby heroes of your imminent arrival, and since there is a short period of time after your arrival where you can't move but can still take damage, you're more or less a free kill if anyone sees you coming. Wraith Form, on the other hand, allows Reaper to become invulnerable for a few seconds, have increased movement speed, and the ability to walk through enemy players, which makes it perfect for getting out of sticky situations. And thanks to this ability, Reaper can play a lot more aggressively than most heroes, as he can quickly slip away if things get out of hand. Plus, you're still able to pick up health packs in Wraith Form, so you can both slip away and potentially gain health at the same time. How aggressive you play as Reaper should be in direct relation with the cooldown of Wraith Form, as once this ability is on cooldown, it's best to play more defensively as you don't have any other way to get out fast. So for the most part, Wraith Form should be reserved for defensive maneuvers only, unless of course you're running back to the action and want a bit of a speed boost. Wraith Form will remove any debuffs that you have, such as Zenyatta's Orb of Discord or Widowmaker's Venom Mine, and can also be used to get out of movement impairing abilities such as Mei's Blizzard, Junkrat's Trap, or Zarya's Graviton Surge, though unfortunately, you still can't get away from McCree's incredibly annoying flashbang. As a quick little bonus tip, you can actually perform a melee action during your reload to get an extra action in, as your shotguns will be reloaded after the animation has completed. So if you melee too early, it won't work, but if you hit the melee button after Reaper has thrown his guns down, then you'll be rewarded with 2 reloaded shotguns and an extra melee action. Now other heroes in Overwatch can take advantage of this too, but as Reaper is a close quarters hero, he benefits quite a bit from this neat little trick. Death Blossom is Reaper's ultimate, which deals huge damage to everyone close to Reaper and is easily capable of wiping an entire team in the right situation. Now the key to using this ability is the element of surprise, as while the damage potential is huge, Reaper is still vulnerable to damage while casting this ability, and as such he can quickly be focused down if the enemy team sees you coming. Rather than using your Wraith Form to get into a good position to cast Death Blossom, it's often better to save it for getting out after the fact, because if you are having to use Wraith Form to get into position to cast your ultimate, chances are that the enemy team will be seeing you coming, and a coordinated team will be able to blow you up as soon as your Wraith Form expires. Reaper is also great at going on kill streaks thanks to his passive ability, the Reaping. Now this ability allows you to collect soul globes from deceased enemy players that will heal a portion of your health. So if you just narrowly win an engagement, rather than being left with only a sliver of health, you'll be able to start healing right away. Reaper is strong against tank heroes such as Winston, is great at taking out stationary heroes such as Widowmaker and Bastion thanks to his flanking ability, and he's also quite an excellent counter to Mei in my my opinion, as if Mei starts to freeze you, you can simply pop Wraith Form to cancel the debuff and start shooting her again. And this is one of my favorite parts about Reaper, as getting frozen by Mei is extremely annoying. Now that one is probably up to debate whether or not Reaper is a good counter to Mei, but in my opinion, he is. On the flip side, you'll want to stay away from heroes such as Pharah and McCree, as Reaper has no answer to a flying opponent, and as you'll need to get close to McCree to have any chance at killing him, this puts you in flashbang range, which will almost certainly be your end. If you have any extra Reaper tips that I may have missed, go ahead and leave those in the comment section so that everyone can share and learn and just be a happy community. And if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more Overwatch content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Now everyone, this has been Asal, and I will see you guys next time.